Henry Ford once said, "Don't find fault, find a remedy." Many businesses found success with that concept. It helped shape the economic and social character of our country. That inspiration to find a remedy is alive and well today.
When Alonzo Franklin Herndon was born into slavery during the 19th century, no one could know that he would become the wealthiest black man in Atlanta and the founder of what would one day be Atlanta Life Financial Group. Combining courage, vision, and persistence, Alonzo became a role model for all blacks in the Atlanta area. The story of Alonzo Herndon is woven into the fabric of Atlanta's rich history. In 1858, Alonzo Franklin Herndon was born a slave on a Georgia plantation. Alonzo and his family were freed from slavery when he was just a child, and by the time he was in his mid-20s, Alonzo was earning money as a barber in Atlanta. Armed with a talent for business and an unyielding sense of entrepreneurship, Herndon opened the finest barbershop in Atlanta, catering to the white businessmen on Peachtree Street. When his beloved shop was damaged during race riots, Alonzo set his sights on the insurance industry and purchased the Atlanta Benevolent and Protective Association for just $140. Renamed Atlanta Mutual by 1915, the company had more than $1 million of insurance in force. Several years later, the company broadened its depth of products and was dubbed Atlanta Life Insurance Company. In the 1960s, Atlanta Life Insurance Company's influence stretched far and deep into the civil rights movement, providing bail for countless students arrested in peaceful protests. This community involvement continues today, as Atlanta Life Financial Group is a household name to black families in 17 states.
I think the company's best asset is its legacy. And that's rolled up in a name, a tradition, a heritage of talking about and also representing and being a symbol for economic empowerment for African Americans.
After having celebrated our centennial, based on the company being started by a former slave in 1905, several things are the same, but several things are also extremely different. When we look at the customers that we serve, that customer base is very different, but the ideology, the underlying ideology started by Alonzo Franklin Herndon in 1905 is still the foundation that the company is being built on.
Atlanta Life Financial Group has emerged as an industry leader, providing financial solutions, expertise, and exceptional service to help customers manage their insurance and investment needs.
The way that the Atlanta Life Financial Group is structured today is really in the form of 3 discrete business units. And when we look at those business units, they all actually tie to each other in some form or fashion. Our base, or part of the core business, which is insurance, is what we now refer to today as group insurance and group reinsurance. That takes us back to a large part of our legacy and yet continues to move it forward, because it's not just individual policies, we're now going out and insuring entire companies and organizations. Another part of our business which really does reach back to our past, though, is our pre-need business. And that's where we go out of our way to make sure that people have the opportunity to plan for what is ultimately the inevitable, as opposed to going in and doing something on an at-need basis. And that probably takes us as close back to our original roots as possible. And then the newest segment of our business is the Atlanta Life Investment Advisors, where we are actually doing asset management for some of the largest corporations and municipalities in this country. And candidly, it is also our fastest growing business.
Alonzo Franklin Herndon was a real estate investor, a world traveler, an amateur architect, and a pillar of black Atlanta. But above all, he was a visionary. Today, Mr. Herndon would surely be proud of Atlanta Life Financial Group, with its continued commitment to community involvement and 100 years of unparalleled expertise in financial planning.
We hope this program has been an inspiration to you and all you hope to achieve. Be sure to join us next time as we continue to profile the people and ideas changing the way we live. I'm Lou Gossett Jr.